Yolan True, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and welcome to another Let's Play. It's only the second video on this channel, but that's also the reason why I want to take you with me on something quite basic. I know that I have a lot of viewers that just started the game or playing the game for the very first time, so they're not that high level yet, and I thought it's maybe quite interesting for you to see what my daily goals are. I'm Ops 68 now, and how I'm working through them. So I just take you on a little journey when I'm doing my dailies. A few of them are finished, and that has the reason, especially the mining ones. I didn't recall the ships at 6 this morning because I wanted to keep them on the mines a bit longer for this video, but obviously I was shot down because of zero nodes. And so my first mining events are done for the daily goals: the gas mining, the crystal mining, the ore mining, and and of course the hazard mining. I have to mine in hazard space as well for one of the daily goals. That is a G6 thing. And I already finished my power creep and stuff because I had to finished a building and finished some research because I already filmed 14 STFC videos, 7 in English and 7 in German already today. And now I'm filming 2 Let's Plays, an English and a German. Yeah, it's a lot of work, always English and German. And the topics will be very different, by the way. But that's what's happening today on a Monday. And so a little is done already. But I still have to change the crew on, I want to change the crew and not the ship, because I have to send out my cube as well. I'm going to send it now, then I don't have to use the transwarp stuff into Klingon space to do some hostile hunting a little bit later. But before I go hostile hunting, I have a number of things to do. Usually I would have done everything at 6 this morning when the daily goals reset, because after that I start working, and so I will need a few days to get this to the morning schedule again, because I haven't done it, and I'm doing this now. We have about 2 o'clock in the afternoon here now, because of the boxes I'm cashing in, etc. So of course all the time I give alliance help. That counts for the daily goals as well. And I'm collecting all my chests now, because I have a lot of chests to collect on my level. You see what I get for the different ships with the chests I'm picking up, and for the treasury. Then there's even more, because it never manages to do that in one go. Then I have to get the ship resources. That was the building resources first, now the ship resources. It doesn't work in one go either. And then I'm gonna do that. Yeah, as I told you on the very first Let's Play, I started the German version this time a little bit earlier, because a number of my German viewers said they wanted to see videos like this, and I always said it doesn't fit into the scheme of my original STFC channels. So I opened another, and now I thought it's not fair to my viewers that do not speak German that I only have this in German. So that's why I opened this one now. The German channel is 30 videos ahead of the English one, so it's not that long ago that I started with that. And now we have this in English as well. And so now let's go to the archive. I finished at least all the archives for all the ships that are included already. I'm still waiting for the Stella to be included. We'll see what happens in the next arcs. But in this case, I do something to show you something which I shouldn't do because of one bug. But let's do that this way. If I click on Claim All, I usually see some things I don't see on the first screen yet, but there you see it with Wharf. Instead of getting transporter patterns, it just gives me a 0. So I learned that here with a number of other officers as well. I should have for all the rare and epic officers, I should have gotten transporter patterns. If I click the single ones, that usually works. The Borg Queen is not finished yet, that's why I got parts. And I got a few transporter patterns here, but that should have happened for all the other officers as well. So if I really want this, I have to click them single and claim them single. That's not a thing. That's really nice. I also have to go to the syndicate. Here I have to claim my daily rewards. There's something quite weird. It's a bit dark. The graphics are not working properly. Let's see if it claims it, or at least. So I got 52.2k points here, which brings me very close to the next level, and 1 Felon shard. Because you see, tomorrow, if there's no syndicate points in any event or whatever, tomorrow I will have finished level 52 and will be on level 53. There I get another 250 Felon shards, which is nice, but I'm looking for some very different levels much later on, like level 56 is something that I want, but I'm about to reach level 53, so it's not that high yet. I'm never bought any syndicate points or whatever, so that takes time. Then another part of my dailies is a lot of refineries. Fortunately, they introduced that bulk refine and I got into that. And so that worked, but even here it doesn't work that they put all the claims in one chart. They always, you always have to click, and then there comes another page. That happens quite often. Now we have the aggregation. Let's see if I programmed everything here as well. So I got Reckon Local Schematics. I need that because I'm on level 50 now and I urgently want to be on level 51. So looking forward to that. The Dauntless came later, so it's another 4 hours and 10 until I can open the Dauntless Strongbox as well. Then I should get some more parts, and I'm not getting Forbidden Tech claims here because I need more for the rest of the stuff. And then we switch to Transigen. Let's see how much I did here recently. Not too much. I have to bulk refine again because now I've got material I can exchange again to upgrade the ship, for example. And I need every speed up I can get for the future, what I have to do. Then we are at the Continuum. Need that too. Why did it give me the button if nothing happens? But I anyway urgently need gas. So I even picked that up if there's only one box to take, because I tried to upgrade my R&D facility. And can't you program? I thought I programmed these as well. I don't know why. Must have been my ops upgrade. One problem with ops upgrades is that it deletes some of the program stuff here in the refineries. So next, mirror universe, whatever I can take. Here at least it works with the officers, but they are not complete yet, so I don't know what happens with the transporter pattern stuff. But I really like those bulk refine things. The next is support. Let's see if I can bulk refine anything here. Not too much because I haven't programmed everything. The search refinery thingies I haven't programmed them because I'm still not sure if I want to get those. You will see my introduction of the search, I think on Thursday. Already filmed that today, but so I'm not going into deep there during this Let's Play now, because I'm giving you an introduction on Thursday morning about the search in general, and so then you will learn about this refinery stuff as well. And you see that I skipped some because I know I'm not exchanging anything there in between, because sometimes I need points for the next tournament, so I don't do the exchanges there now, or there's something that I have no use for at the moment and I'm not doing exchanges, or I exchange too much, like with the resources there, or the Sigma resources there, I will continue exchanging in a few days, but not right now. Here I know that I have to go do some Gorn hunting again, because I need this exchange stuff. But there's a number of other things I always get. And that's always what I have to do every day, because I have to do all the claims. Of course, it brings me materials, it brings me export credits, as you've seen as well. That I cannot exchange something back here means I have to go to Zindi Space again. Then we still have the Vindicator, because I did some armadas in the last event. But you see, that's something else which I don't understand. If you have the fleet commanders and you unlock them, and you can get claims like here via the chests, why don't they give you something as a reward that you don't need those shards anymore? I don't know if they could give you some skill points for this fleet commander. Whenever I click here, I just get this 0-0 stuff as well. I'd rather have some fleet commander points or whatever. Oh yeah, and I have to do waves, so I cannot do the GS31 exchange now. That's annoying. The other thing is, I usually would have done in the morning in the past is the officer, the faction exchanges and the faction payments. But I had to do that last night because I was away for a conference on Friday and Saturday. And so when I came back, I could only do the exchange, and that was the evening then. And so I am at an evening schedule now. So before I did that all at once. But at least now that ship is full. I should recall that, even if we got the points for the crystal already. But what I have to do every day as well is hunting hostiles. We still don't have the freebooters level 61 plus. Scopely announced them at the beginning of the year when they talked about what's coming this year, that they would introduce them. Well, now we have October and they are still not there. A lot of people like me expected it to come with G7, but now G7 is here and the freebooters are still not here. So that's something I really hate, because I have to hunt real faction ships here for my dailies. You see, at the moment, after what we did, there is quite a number already. But and I could say, yeah, skip some of the factions here because of reputation, etc. No, but I'm doing all the reputation, all the faction daily goals and all the faction events, the daily events, to get the faction credits. That's why I'm doing them. And so it's not too nice that they don't have the freebooters. And that's something that regularly happens, but it happens more since the last arc or arc fall. It's crashing more often again. And on the other hand, it's regularly crashing when I go into hazard space, where I also have to go for my dailies. And yeah, that's something I'm not so very fond of. For the search that you will see this week, I even had to switch to the desktop. That's why it will be very hard to film the action sequences, so to speak, because on the iPad, this game is just too unstable for the iPad. And I said this often. I play other games on this iPad. Never have any issue, no matter how complicated they are. Only this game always tells me, yeah, you must get a more expensive iPad. No, I won't. Not just for one game. And I still wanted to go for this level 69 Explorer here. I'm up 68 now. And for my hostiles I'm hunting, if I go on a higher level, I get more points. The minimum I can hunt for this is level 68, because I'm up 68. So I must go 68 or higher. And for the big badges, I get extra points if I go higher than 68. That's why I'm usually trying to do level 69s here in this system. This is the last system without hazard. And here I look to get some things done before I go to hazard space, because in hazard space I do not only get the damage from the hostiles I'm hunting here in Krovas, but I also have a 500% hazard here. My protection is 120%. So I get a lot of damage from the hazard there. And plus that I can only reach that level 70 system by using Grush, so I don't have my perfect hostile hunt crew, because I had to include Grush into that crew, and that's not helping either. And I messed up after filming the videos to put in the correct crew. Yeah, that happens too. There's something happened that works quite well for me, because there are some events that require you to hunt hostiles, so I'm not doing them in the evening if I have to do that. I just wait for the next morning when I do my hostile hunt for the daily goals anyway. And so I finish the Pinnacle of Power event as well while I'm doing my dailies. And so I don't have to do the double work by doing it in the evening as well. Yesterday evening we had territory defense, and after the territory defense we once again went into the surge. And so I didn't have to waste time for hostile hunting, because of this event, because I knew this morning I would be hostile hunting again. Okay, it's not morning again, it's afternoon, but still I have to hunt hostiles, will complete that event, and that's it. And now there were too few level 69 in that system that I will now quickly fly to the Krovas system, so you can also get the impression with the fighting in the hazard systems, because that's not always so nice because of the damage I get. That's why I really want to finish my R&D department now. I'm collecting gas at the moment. I need another, I think, 2,000 rare gas to complete that. Looking forward to getting more choice tokens in the battle pass in the next days, so I can finally complete that, because I need the R&D department to then finally upgrade my shipyard to level 68, and then I can finally build all 3 faction miners. And then on my other channel, the main channel, I will give you a little look at the miners in service as well, after I could build them and when I start using them to mine here in G6 space. So that's what I'm really waiting for. I've got the blueprints for all 3 faction miners, and I also got the skins for all 3 faction miners that I've already shown in videos on my main channel. And so I really want to build them, but we will see how long it takes for me to get those 2,000 rare gas, and then if I can build the shipyard, because I'm not sure at the moment if I have all that material together already. Nevertheless, we arrived here in the level 70 hazard system, and the good thing is that you already see there's a level 71 hostile which I can beat, and that's good, because I have a mission where, as you can see down there on the bottom left, where I have to defeat level 71 hostiles. I only took out an interceptor now, because they will do a lot of harm to me, but let's just take the level 71 interceptor as well, just for the mission. If I survive it with the crew I've got on the ship, okay, that's fine. Then let's take the next one if I survive that. So I can do a little bit for a G7 mission that requires me to kill 10 level 71 hostiles. And that's really the good thing, that I can do that via Klingon system, but he was too strong for me, obviously, because I shouldn't attack too many interceptors with my cube. and not with that crew. But I need Grush, that's the problem, because otherwise I don't have the warp range to get into that system. But this time we'll just take the transwarp. This would be a 7-minute flight or whatever, so let's take the transwarp back in the system and see if we can find the damaged interceptor. Yeah, because there I can take the level 71 points with me for the mission. And then we quickly switch to, as I wanted to say explorers, but the other level 71 interceptor is quite tempting that I'm seeing there. But first we take the easy prey, was almost done. And then come on, let's take that one. And then we take a level 70 explorer, because they bring more points than level 69. So I do the level 70s for... he killed me once again. That's not nice. But let's do that again. Kill the interceptor, because I want to know how that mission continues. And then we kill the interceptor again. That should be damaged now. And then, yeah, the hazard is not very nice. But that should be as damaged as well. Then we take him. Then we take the level 70 explorer. And then we'll see how to continue. But that's the last interceptor I'm going to hit now. Okay, after that, level 70 explorer. Let's try the level 71 battleship. That shouldn't be as killing for me as the interceptor. There's another 70 explorer that could bring me a lot of points at least. We can have a look how close we are to finishing. I did all the hazard hunting already, and I finished the Federation and Romulan hunting already, so that's okay. Let's see what the battleship does. Does it kill me? No, I got another. So with coming here now, I managed to get 5 of the 10 level 71 hostiles I should have. I'm supposed to hunt for the mission. That's really nice. Usually I would, after finishing here, I would take my time. I would really take the 7 minutes to go into Romulan space then, because now I finished the hostile hunt for the Romulans and the Federation by defeating Klingons, and I completed the hazard hostile hunt because I did a lot of that with bonus points from the level 71 hostiles here in the hazard space. So I completed the hazard dailies as well. And then I would fly over to the other one. There's another 71 Explorer, but I'm too damaged to take on the 71 Explorer now. Not so sure that I can take on the 69 now with that little hull. Oh, he was destroyed. But now Hazard destroyed me. And so would have been nice to get another 71. I still need another 5, and I was not planning to finish that today, so it doesn't matter. But then we jump to Romulan space. There I can take it a little easier. Because I'm filming, I will take the transwarp, but otherwise, as I said, I would have taken the 7-minute flight here. And because I've got the hazard done, and if I'm not too busy, I will just take this one for the last faction daily that I have to do by hunting as many level 68, 69 as I can find here in the smaller system. Hoping that 69s will appear as well when I hit some of the 68s. And I will then a little bit more slowly complete that daily for the Klingons then. But here it's not as bad as the level 71 thingy with the interceptors. But if it starts to only show level 71s here, level 67s here, Then I would also quickly fly over to hazard space again to get more bonus points, because in a level 70 system I only get hostiles that bring bonus points. The 61s I'm hunting here right now make no real sense, and I don't see anything else. So we quickly have to go over, but I send it on the 1 minute. Oh, it's a 2 minute drive. Okay, for you guys, I'm wasting some transwarp today, and we'll take that out. And we'll see if we can get some bigger hostiles here. So at least I see a 69 here. Still better than 68s. But I'm hoping for 70, 71. Although, yeah, let's do the interceptor thingy again. But that's a scout, which also brings some rewards with it. So let's do the scout first and then go for more explorers. There's only 69s. Where's the 70 explorers? There, here we go. But it's also this mean hazard again, which will damage me quite a lot. Well, let's program the Kirshara a little bit and see what happens. You see, I'm quite damaged already because of that scout. That always takes a bit. But let's see how much my ship still can do before it's destroyed by the hazard or by the hostiles, and then we can check the event rewards. I mean, I've programmed the Kirshara. When it dies, it dies. At the moment with the Klingons, we are not very high, so we should jump in here again in a second after I'm destroyed, because I don't think that I can take on the level 70. I knew that the hazard would destroy me earlier. But the hazard thing is how the impatient version. So I don't want to wait, especially when I'm filming like this. And so I do the little impatient thing and just hope that I find the explorer again, even if the hazard will damage me. In this case, by the way, it would have been better if I switched back to speed crew. When I was fighting, I wasn't planning so much hazard. I was hoping for more good targets in the other system, but it was really crappy today, and so I had to do more hazard. In the case of hazard, I often use speed crew to get faster from one target to another, so that the hazard between targets doesn't get me too much. Yeah, but I didn't think about that this time. He still is the closest now. So we got another 70 at least. And here I've got something brilliant if I can get there without taking too much damage from the hazard. Finally, a 71 Explorer. Those are the things that I want today, especially because of the mission, because that's the 6th level 71 that I destroyed for the mission then. And that's really nice. Take this one, should be the closest next one. There's another 70 that I take on afterwards. Not too far away, so that should help a little bit. And of course we finished another event, by the way, by jumping with a cube. It's the anomaly event I usually would have done with a discovery, but this time for you guys I used the transwarp drive a lot, and so I finished that event as well. And at the same time working on the hostile hunt event, that's finished now as well. So with my dailies I finished 2 of the other events I didn't do last night as well. So it's sometimes quite practical to do things at the same time. And so that's why I waited for doing these events for the time after daily goal reset. Not so sure if I'm finished here yet. Yeah, Klingons are done as well. So we've got all the faction parts done. Now there's then the next thing that I usually would do still, and that's the freebooters. I mean, the freebooters are not that important for me anymore, but I still do them. I needed the stuff I get from these dailies with for the swarms. That stuff I needed for the archive, by the way. I really had to build another Franklin because I only had a Franklin A, but I had to build a Franklin to get that done. And so I really needed the stuff I could get here. And now it's just a habit. And I don't want to recall, I want to locate. It's just a habit of doing them. I quickly need 7 of those because I need to hunt 65 swarms, but that doesn't climb endlessly with my ops level. That ends at 60 at least now, where we don't have freebooters higher than 60. I'm so looking forward to freebooters level 68, 69, 70, because then I finally can do my dailies for the factions again with them. But it's quite easy. It would have been easier here as well if I put on the speed crew. Yeah. That just says I'm a typical man. I'm not multitasking. I have no multitasking ability. That's a proverb in German that men can't multitask, and you've seen it here in this video that I can't. Because whenever I think about doing something for the video and talking to you, I cannot think about my speed crew and to equip the ship with the speed crew. But still, we will somehow manage to get that done. And just let him fly for a second. And the game crashed again. So that's another point with Let's Plays. There's will often be times where you see more than the one crash you sometimes saw in the explanation videos, because we're now talking more than half an hour already. Today's will be a bit longer than the usual Let's Plays, because I'm usually not going over the half an hour, because I'm always taking you with me when I have to do something for the game, like let's say Krenim Armadas or something in other space and so on. And I will not just extend the time artificially to just keep the Let's Play running. So I will do what I have to do in this game and take you with me. But when I've done that and I explained to you what I wanted, not really explained, but when I told you what I wanted to tell you, yeah, then of course I will end the Let's Play. The Let's Play is kind of a middle between my usual videos and live streams, but to coordinate live streams in 2 languages is so complicated with all the other work and my voluntary work that I'm doing, that is not doable for me. And so the Let's Plays are kind of a compromise. I cannot interact with you like in a live stream where you can put something in the chat and I can do, but I still can take you with me on my gameplay, and on the other side, from time to time, tell you something about what I'm doing in real life as well. And that's how I went on with it on the German Let's Play channel, and that's what I'm planning to do here as well. So to keep you in the loop, so to speak, via that. And you can get, especially as a player who is newer to that game, always a glimpse into what's coming later in the game. So we've done the freebooters as well. There's some stuff in the daily goals that I cannot do all the time. Some time ago, I didn't do all 3 factions. I only did 1 or 2, depending on where I was in the game. And now I'm doing all 3, so that differs. But there are also things I cannot do because I don't have the resources for it. For example, the Actian Hunter. I don't have enough to do the full one. I will have 1,000 and not 2,000 of those. So I will only do it tomorrow. So every second day. And yeah, the prime real estate, but I still have to do that. The Alliance Unity will come automatically over the day. The Looter will come automatically over the day. Still have to do at least one away team. And I guess some of you will also have that in between, that it says, hey, you have to build the shuttle bay first. That's another bug here in this game. So just quickly do one of those. And I think I need the away teams tonight for the Battle Pass event, but I'm not absolutely sure. But so I've restarted that one. So we got more points in here. And yeah, I'm not doing Q hostiles today because that takes a bit longer. And I'm not doing the Titan because we did Surges yesterday, and I started with a small ship. Oh, I forgot to activate the factions to pick everything up. I used the Dauntless in the search space. The results I tell you in the video that's coming this week, and that's why I used the Titan there as well to strengthen the Dauntless a bit, just in case, because I never tried it against those hostiles. But yeah, and you see, if I do all three factions, which are all on 500 billion, they just even each other out. So I have no reputation losses, no reputation gains, but I got the credits, and that's what I wanted to have, plus the raw material. So that's the nice thing. And the other thing you can see right there is I did more than enough to get the 270 points for the exchange, but it still shows that. And it sometimes takes hours until that's repaired. And it didn't even show everything that I was supposed to get. Yeah, that's another bug. I just clicked that because I wanted to show that to you while I'm doing this, but that's really, really annoying. Nevertheless, I'm through with the daily goals I could do myself. I mean, I click the Alliance help all day, so at some point that will automatically come. And the other things like picking up more chests over the day and stuff like that is nothing I can influence right now. But that's usually what you've seen, what I do at 6 in the morning, quickly before I start working in the studio. And this time you came with me to the Klingons and the Romulans. And I thought that's a good start for this. I mean, I started the whole Let's Play with the G7 missions because I thought that was interesting for a lot of people who cannot even access that space there. But daily goal videos is a good start for the Let's Play stuff, I think. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to this channel as well. And click the little bell so you will know when another video comes out. Because on the Let's Plays, it's in addition to all the work I do already. I cannot guarantee a certain schedule, so the bell will definitely inform you when a new Let's Play is out, and we will see how that will work over time with the schedule stuff. I try to give you Let's Plays quite frequent is the word, and let me know if you want me to do some certain tasks for my Let's Plays from the tasks I have to do in a Let's Play. And I'll take a look and see what I can do for you. But for now, if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.